Behind door number one, you got the AI CAPEX spending crew that is Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta. There's a whole bunch of them, but these are the biggest ones in the world. And they are spending a lot of money right now on AI CAPEX. And behind door number two is Apple. Apple is doing the absolute opposite. Here's 2 minutes on why we think Apple is doing what it's doing and where they'll win or where they won't win based on this move. Take a look at this recent chart. Apple on CAPEX, now we're good. And look at Apple down here versus Meta, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Amazon. In fact, these four names are accelerating their CAPEX in their most recent quarter. Let's take a look at whether the stock market likes that or doesn't like it. So here's a chart over the last 2 years of those five names. And there's a lot going on in these companies individually. I understand that. But take a look at the general trend. You've got Meta up here at the top, and you've got down here at the bottom, you've got Amazon and you've got Apple. These are the underperformers. These are the outperformers. And if you look at these numbers versus the prior chart, the people that are spending money on CAPEX, that are building out and are accelerating that CAPEX faster, were better valued in general by the stock market. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. If you've been watching our videos and want to invest alongside us,
click the link in the comments, select your brokerage,
search for ticker RVER wherever you buy stocks.
Thank you, and now back to our video.
So now let's fast forward to the past month. And as you can see, although Meta is still on the top here, Apple is outperforming these names, and you can see major underperformance in Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. What did we learn back here at this time frame? What we learned is that they are going to spend a bunch more CAPEX than we expected, and the market doesn't like it anymore. In fact, the market is warming to Apple, who isn't spending all of this CAPEX. Why? Let's get into that. So on the left, you have the AI CAPEX spenders. These people are building their own buildings or building their own houses. Apple is not doing that. Apple has chosen to rent. In fact, what Apple is likely doing here is using their 2.2 billion devices that they already have in people's hands and using that as distribution for AI, the same way Apple does to Google for distribution to be the #1 search engine on Apple. Google has to pay for that. AI, ChatGPT, all these other choices, they're probably going to have to pay Apple something to push the user to their platform. That is where Apple's going to take their money. They did so with very high return on investment because they didn't have to spend $100 or $200 billion like all these other CAPEX players did. That is what the market is currently warming to, and they may end up being the 5-year winner here if the AI spend doesn't match the AI return. Thanks for everything. We appreciate everything you guys do. All the likes and subscribes are awesome. If there's anything you guys want to see, just hit us in the comments. We appreciate you.